Vida. This is graffiti. It's a good mandala, but inside have the like good green. Neighbor, it is good neighbor in here. For me, really like fucking favela because every good place in the good view is really favela. A lot of people waiting for bus.
Where's our tour guide? Should carry something he can hold over his head.
So escalators give us something that we call visibility, and that's why we start painting graffiti. Yes, basically graffiti is legal. The only thing we need is the permission of the owner of the house. If we get the permission of the owner of the house, we can paint graffiti wherever we want. Yes, graffiti has meanings. The meaning of the graffiti is according to the history of this place. Okay, so basically every single graffiti has a meaning. We're gonna see, we have 300 graffitis. We will see 50% of those graffitis. And the reason we wouldn't see 100% of them is because most of them are in the alleys. Yes, and basically in the alleys there is no big assets to go there. Yes? Let's go. I will try to explain you the best graffitis, yes, with the best minutes. And actually, yes, we're gonna learn more about all of these things. Yes? You guys good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, let's go.
Yeah, wait.
You guys, there's many people, right? So we really need to be together. So I just want that you sit here, and I just want to tell you about the there. You see that old man? We have an old man there. If you see, he has an indigenous bracelet. Can you see that? That represents that he's an indigenous person. That indigenous man is holding a bag. Can you see his bag? His bag is a wood house. The wood house represents his house and his family. He's putting his family and his house on his back, and he's going to a place where he can live with those guys. Yes, if you see in front of his eyes, we can see the Camina, the invasion. Yes, and basically, that's the indigenous and the farmers coming to this Camina to build their houses. Yes, this is about displacement. Do you guys like breakdance? Yes? You want me breakdancing for you? Yes? Yeah? Okay, that's cool. That's not gonna happen. So dancing. But I have professional breakdancers here, so we're gonna have a presentation of breakdance. Let's come here.
Everybody
is a good one here in the real life, okay? So this is what is gonna happen. So we have
He says the movie.
board here. So this is what is gonna happen. You guys get your countries. Give your countries, yes, or do anything, like names, sister names, or anything. And they're gonna try to do a freestyle with those words that you have here, right?
Okay.
Welcome to this place, mira como yo lo hago. Gracias a la gente que visita los raperos que venimos desde abajo. Es que la lírica es muy necesaria. Nos visitan desde Suiza, Polonia y también Alemania.
Venga del barrio, claro, vengo, represento el gueto. Igual yo luchando me he ganado mi respeto. Lo que pasa, claro, me motiva, es especial. Medellín es arte, con Pablo Escobar. Llega del barrio, mi pana, ya está la escritura. Ritmo fuerte y en esto está la sepultura. Lo que hace todo son cariño. Mi respeto para los guías y también para los niños.
Respect for you, for the kids. Mira como yo lo hago en la city de aquí de Medellín. Claro que lo hago. United States, I say hello to Penn State. Mira como esto suena. Colombia y Venezuela. Le meto a la lírica y sí que suena candela. Tengo la elegancia, hermano, y la chica muy bella. No visitas de París, quizás Francia, también Marsella.
Claro, claro, está la raíz. Represento lo que quiera, vuelco para este país. Lo que está pasando yo lo incluyo. Que vengan del barrio, igual que chimba y orgullo. Represento parte a parte, porque aquí no hay delincuencia, solo resiliencia y arte. Es lo que dice, claro, venga, no hay guerra. México, Suiza, Polonia, Inglaterra.
Ve, Inglaterra también que se vino. Nosotros sí que le metemos muy fino. Ey, hermano, ya lo pueden entender. You have the friend of Queen Isabel. Mira cómo esto suena demasiado bien. Ay, ya se hagan las personas que vienen a visitar. My girl, I like your hey, you can recording with your cell phone. Pues, mira cómo lo hago aquí en toda la escena. Sabe mi hermanito que te canto sin problema. Esto yo lo hago y se les agradece. If I say comuna, you say 13. Comuna, 13. Comuna, 13. Con más energía la gente me parece. Comuna, 13. Comuna. Y el aplauso para ustedes que también se lo merecen.
Vengo del guero sincero, pero primero y es lo que yo hago, también no hay desespero. Lo que se comparte, claro, la intención es mía. Gracias para ustedes y también gracias al guía. Escriben desde el barrio, desde San Javier. Yo me enloquezco y rimar, que chimba placer. Es lo que dice semana a semana, rapeando fuerte hasta que llegue a la cama. Llego del barrio, claro, en la estructura. Desde niño yo cojo la aventura. Lo que pasa en esta Falaxias. El aplauso y muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, muchas gracias. Sabes que yo tengo el estilo Protexasia. I'm thinking in your face with my homie. My people thank for listening and thanks for coming to the best of place of the world. Mira como yo lo hago aquí en la improvisación. Salud de Cali, excelente persona. Porque Cali es Cali y lo demás es Loma.
Mira, sigue diciendo, esto es lo que pasa y espero van divirtiendo. El show, lo que dan stop, representa todo lo que quiero, orgullo con hip hop. Lo que pasa, lo que pasa, la comuna presenta usted su segunda casa. Lo que dice porque no fastidia, diferentes países pero al fin aquí todos son familia.
I don't understand. Why you
It's that graffiti there. The only reason why I show you the picture is because, honestly, guys, there's many people there. I don't want to be there. Yes, and I don't want you guys to go there, yeah? We have a hand. You see the hand? The hand has a suit. Yes, that suit is an elegant suit. It's blue. That represents the government. Yes, this government hand is throwing 2 dice. The first die says Community 13, and the second one has the date. The date is 16/10/2002, October 16 of 2002. And this is literally the last date of the last military operation, the first date of the last military operation. The 2 dice represent a random game. You know random game? Random game is when you play something but you don't know the result of that game. Yes? And here is the houses. Houses represent people. Yeah, this is the people. And if you see inside of the houses, the lights are on. You see that? That represent the fear of the people inside of their houses. The reason why these houses are here is because represent the people. When you put together, the meaning is so simple. The meaning is the Colombian government playing a random game with the people's life in the last military operation. And the reason why we say the government play a random game with us is because literally you need to remember that 68% of the people who died were completely civilians. Yes? We can see a face. The face is between before and now. Before is dark. Yes, we're crying just because all of the bad things that happen. And inside of the eye we have a green color. Green color represents hope. It was the hope that we got before to actually make this place better and safer. Yes? In the other side, we have a new beginning. Yes, new beginning is like a tree burning, yes, and actually growing up. We have a music note here in representation of the art, yes, as transformation here, yes. And as well, we have inside of the eye, not here, that's the new version. If you need a new version, we have 3 colors, yellow, blue, and red. Yellow, blue, and red are not here, just there, yes. Yellow, blue, and red represent the Colombians, yes, country. I basically represent this country here, yes. We have Colombia in our eyes. Here, we can see 2 hummingbirds. You see those 2 hummingbirds? They have military helmets. They represent 2 helicopters, Black Ops. Yes, and as well, I have 4 pictures. Those are the tanks. Yeah, this is the tanks that we used in the last military operation. Yes, this is normal, but this one has a machine gun. The machine gun is a 50mm machine gun. If you know about guns, 50mm or something like this. So this is really, really big. Yes, so the caliber of this gun can literally cross, yes, walls and impale the people inside of their houses. So people don't need to leave their houses to get shot just because of the big caliber that these guys were using. Yes, you understand this? Cool. Second picture, show you a policeman. It's a policeman going all of the way up, and we have a person being displacement. The person you see here, he's just moving away because he can't live anymore inside of this community. He's moving away with only 2 bags full of clothes, and that's bad. That's really, really bad. Yes? You see that? So I have that's picture. Oh, that's his umbrella. Here. This is the first hill. This yellow walkway is the top of the escalators. Yes? So basically, yes, we're here. I want that you just imagine, sometimes here we have 2 houses with only 1 wall in the middle. It's 2 houses, and the same wall is part of the 2 houses. It's actually the division, but part of 2 houses. This means houses are 20 centimeters close. Yes, this means that if I'm down, this is far away and this close. Yes, and I'm shooting to this. It's really easy to get the wrong shot. I'm shooting to the next one. And that's why innocent people were getting shot. Yeah? This is the last picture, and I love this picture. This picture is all of the military people just leaving the community. They're just going down. In front of them, we have the biggest victims. The biggest victims always is the children. Yes? Because here, one of the worst part of the children is when you're little, it's easier that you get damage in your brain. Yes? So we got a lot of kids who are not ready to suffer this. It was so much, and they go PTSD, yes, mental problems, or basically traumas. Today we have a lot of 25, 30 years old kids, yes, who are not ready for this, and they actually got real effect, yes, for this. I love this man here. I love him. You know why? Because he got potatoes. That's why I love him. You know why I love him? Just because he got potatoes. If he got potatoes, I can't this. If he got potatoes in after the last military operation, which is probably one of the hardest moments for him, he really wants to live. And I love people who really want to live. Yes, that's 8. We are not pretending to forget this. This happened here, and nothing that we do now can actually change this. Do you know what we pretend to do? We're pretending that this never happened here or any other place of Medellin and Colombia. Yeah, that's what we're pretending to do. And I think that that's why we do hip hop. I think that that's why dancers are there, that's why these guys are here, that's why we're rapping, that's why we're painting graffiti, that's why you guys come here. Yes, the big, yes, and purpose of this whole community is that anything like this can happen any other, yes, place, and that's why we paint graffiti. We paint graffiti to attract you, we build the escalator to attract you, and just tell you how bad was this, yes, that we suffer here, and that we don't want this repeating here or any other place. And I think that we're doing something right because that's happening right now. You guys good? We have one more stop of history, one more stop of the tour, yes? So the stop is gonna be in that house. That house has one of the best ones, the offices. It's the offices of this company. So we go there, we rally, we go there, yes, and we finish. Just fun, guys, appreciate that you guys came here. And the last part of this story is why Medellin is better. And I really want you to listen because it's really personal. It's my opinion about why Medellin is better. There's elemental things, 3 really, really big important reasons of why Medellin is better. The first one, yes, is literally 2 gangsters selling beers. Yes, I'm not actually doing any other illegal business around here, yes? And I really think that this is another part of the deals. Yes, so guys, these guys are just trying to have second opportunities, and that's really, really nice. Yes, because every single person deserves a second opportunity, even more when they didn't have one. You know what I mean? So the second big reason why Medellin is better is called public investment. You know, public investment, where the money goes to in this city. So basically, we have two places where the money goes to in this city. The first one is community number 8. This community here. Community number 8 has the biggest public investment in infrastructure in Medellin City. And community number 13 has the second biggest investment in the infrastructure, yes, in the whole city. These guys has 2 cable cars and 1 tram. You know tram line, tramway. Yes? You know how much money is 1 cable car? 1 cable car is approximately $60–70 million. 1. They have 2. Yes, this is approximately $120 million, and 1 tram is something close to $200 million. That's big. Yes, the investment in the community 13 is 1 metro station, 1 cable car, yes, 1 library, 1 university, and 1 escalators. The investment here is something close to $150 million. Yes, you know what? If you see my map, this place here and this place here has the 2 biggest public investments. Yes, and these ones are 2 most dangerous places and 2 most important places for narco-trafficking. So there is not, yes, Cameron, but we have this investment here. Do you know why we have 6 cable cars? Do you know something? Colombia, Medellin is the city with most cable cars in South America, having 6.
Cable cars and not for tourists, right? What? Because the only city that has cable cars that are not for tourists.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, it's public transportation. But actually it's working for tourism, yes? And that's why we have 6 cable cars. So the main reason why this is great, this is why I say it's great. The first cable car we built was in the community number 1 and in the community number 2. We built cable car for urban transportation, yes, because we live in the mountains. Yes, but it was something really good. In 2005, when we built the first cable car, it was not people coming from any other place to visit other communities. Yes, the big reason why people start coming to this community is because they got a cable car. So cable car was for transportation, but in the end of the day, yes, as well as economy, yes, and visibility, because more people see you. Yes, and that's why today we have 6 cable cars. All of the 6 cable cars as a strategic building in poor and dangerous neighborhoods years ago. Basically, it's that simple. 5 of them are in the poor territory, and only 1 of them is in the rich. But in the rich one is this one. Yes, and that doesn't look so rich. Actually, yes, the last one, the number 5, is in the community number 13. So all of these 6 cable cars are literally in dangerous and poor neighborhoods years ago. Yes, and yes, because we give more than only transportation, yes, economy, and this is the government really does a lot of money in those places. I really believe that public investment, yes, can really change and make people think different. And I think that we have the biggest example in front of us, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. Nothing that you saw today happening in the community 13 could be actually happened, yes, if we don't have these escalators. So literally breakdancing, rappers, graffiti, yes, and every single person that you saw being active part of this transformation, yes, we got these after the escalators. Literally the only reason why I speak English is because guys came here to see the escalators and actually do this. I know people has a lot of work to do, yes, and this is so great how this happened, guys. How this happened in the beginning is I never saw my people working so hard for this. And this is the last stop. And the third reason. The third reason why Medellin is better is because people are doing really different right now. Guys, I want to be honest with you guys. We don't like narco-trafficking. We don't like Medellin cartel. We don't like Pablo Escobar. We don't like narcos. Most of you guys in your country, you think that we like narcos because you saw narcos on Netflix, yes? Or probably we have this really bad reputation, yes.